Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out this foundation. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out. If you guys want to see how this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation holds up throughout the day, you're in the right place. Just keep on watching. So here is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. I am in shade 3W1 Tawny. Let's read some of the claims. I'm on Sephora's website right now. It comes in a lot of shades. Holy cow. This comes in 35 shades, which is pretty great for a foundation. On Sephora's website, it says it retails for $42. Their claims is Estee Lauder's Double Wear Makeup delivers flawless 24-hour staying power. It's natural looking and has carefree coverage. A lightweight, oil-free, and buildable formula. It doesn't change color, leaving your makeup looking as fresh as when it first applied. That sounds freaking perfect. Like, that sounds like everything that I want in a foundation. On Sephora, it also has 4.5 stars with almost 3,000 reviews, so that kind of shows that people are liking it. So I've really gravitated toward this. I have acne prone skin. As you can see, I have like pigmentation and a lot of like acne scarring around my cheek area. I usually just get it. I have combination skin, so I wake up dry, and as the day goes on, I get very oily. So I'm hoping that this will work. On the back of the carton, it says, for all skin types, 15 hours staying power, looks fresh and flawless through heat, humidity, non-stop activity. I like that. Won't change color, smudge, or come off on clothes. Lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. Medium buildable coverage, won't clog pores, oil controlling, oil free, fragrance free, dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. Sounds great. Okay, I have already washed, moisturized, and primed my face. Today I went in with the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I've been using this for a couple days and really doesn't do anything for me. It leaves my skin feeling very smooth and a little tacky, which I like for foundation, but nothing crazy. I really like the packaging. Feels very heavy, very luxurious in this like glass bottle right here. It comes in 1 fluid ounce, which is standard for liquid foundations. I'm going to be applying this with my beauty blender, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this directly onto the beauty blender. Ooh. Okay, I got the beauty blender coated. Okay, and then let's go in and see what happens. Okay, the first thing that I notice is that it has like a really nice cooling effect. Like, I can feel this like cooling and settling down in my skin, which makes it seem like I want to act fast to get this foundation onto my skin right before it sets down. This is just like 1 layer, and I'm pretty sure we are at high medium coverage. This looks so nice. It kind of makes my pores seem a little invisible, like it blurred my pores a little bit. At Ulta, when I went to go buy this foundation, they actually had a little machine, and basically what they did is that they took 3 pictures of my bare skin on my forehead, on my cheek, and right underneath my chin, and the little contraption recommended my best shade, and it wasn't right, but it definitely wasn't wrong either. I think the color's nice, I just think it's the wrong tone. I think I have more of like olive undertones, and I feel like this is a little bit more yellow. Okay, so foundation is on. First impressions, I really like this. I think that it's very lightweight, my face still can breathe. It's very pigmented. I was able to cover up all of my redness on my face with just 1 layer, which is insane and amazing. The foundation's only been on for about 5 minutes now, and I can tell that I feel my face is feeling tight, like I put on like a mask and it's drying on my face. So I kind of like that, but that also is kind of weird for a foundation. Right now it is 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and we'll see how this foundation lasts throughout the day. So I'm just going to go straight to the eyes. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild palette that I've had for way too long. I usually just use the brush that's in here. It has two-sided, it's a blending brush and then it's a packer brush. So I'm just going to go in with this shade and I'm just going to cover my whole entire eyelid, which just gives this a nice little base. Okay, after that I'm going to go in with this color right here. And I'm actually just going to put that in the outer corner. And then just blend into the crease. And then I'm just going to go in with this gold copper shade right here, and I'm just going to pack that onto the eyelid. Actually, I didn't go in with the copper color. I actually went into this color right here. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm just going to use this Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer. I am in the shade Deep Ivory. I don't really like to use concealer just because I have such bad texture underneath my eyes, so it just usually concealer just emphasizes it, but I think today I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, nothing crazy. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and then just buff this out. And then to set my under eyes, I'm just going to go in with my CoverGirl. This is the Professional Loose Powder in shade 115 Translucent Medium. So again, I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender to apply this underneath my eyes. And I'm actually probably going to powder my T-zone. Like I said, I wake up dry and I get pretty oily throughout the day with my skin, so I think I'm just going to do that. So I'm just going to powder my T-zone real fast, just a really quick thin layer. I'm going to use this little bad boy for my mascara. It is the Lancome Monsieur Big. This I got in an Ipsy bag, so it is a travel size. It's really cute. It's on the color 01, Big is the New Black. It has a really big wand. So my eyelashes are very pin straight, and literally I've tried everything. I've tried the Benefit Roller Lash, I've tried the Too Faced Better Than Sex, I've tried different drugstore brands like the L'Oreal Volumizing, and nothing works to make my lashes curl naturally. So usually what I do is that I put on a layer of mascara and then I let it dry. I curl them after I have the mascara on, and then I add a second layer, and it usually looks pretty good. The only thing about this mascara is because the brush is so big, it's so easily transferable onto your eyelids. See, I already have a little bit right there, and that can be really frustrating, so that's the only thing that I don't like about this mascara. So I'm gonna let that set, and now we're gonna move on to different face makeup. So for bronzer, I'm gonna use Bahama Mama by The Balm. This is another sample that I've gotten in my Ipsy bag, so it is super tiny. And so then for blush, this is going to be another first impressions. I got this in an Ipsy bag. This is going to be the Pacifica Coconut Blush. It is the coconut infused blush. It's 100% vegan and cruelty free, which I am all for. So when you open the package, it looks a little bit like this. It has two blushes in it. That's what we got. We got a really nice rosy pink and a nice bronze. I actually think I'm going to go in with this rosy pink. I really like this color. It's a nice little hint of rose, just flushed, not like overly dramatic. Just gonna go in, curl my eyelashes really fast, and add a second layer of mascara. Okay, so second layer of mascara is on. Obviously you can see that it looks a lot better than what I did. I also did the lower lashes as well. Last but not least, we are gonna go in with some highlighter, which is my favorite part of makeup. We are going to use the Urban Decay Afterglow 8 Hour Powder Highlighter. Again, Ipsy bag sample. It's in the shade Sin. I'm just gonna take this brush. It is a Luxie 552 tapered highlighter brush, and I'm just gonna dig in. Just look at that glow. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my Kylie lip kit in the shade Dolce K. I'm just gonna use a really light hand because this Dolce K can be extremely pigmented. So I'm just gonna brush off all of the excess product and then just hit a little bit on. Okay, so this is the finished look. So now that we have everything on, the check-in time is 8:30. I will check in back with you guys later, see how this foundation is holding up. See you guys in the check-in. Okay guys, we are back. It is about to be 5:30 right now, which means that this foundation has been on for a whole whopping 9 hours already. And I must say, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. Obviously, you can tell that I've gotten very oily throughout the day. I also really like this foundation because it looks like that it's still blurring the texture that's on my face. I have a lot of dry patches on my forehead and a lot of different texture like on my cheeks and stuff like that just from my acne, and I think that it's covering it pretty well, especially for 9 hours. I can't complain that much. I have run some errands, I've cleaned up a little bit, I got a little sweaty, and I feel like it stayed on pretty well except everywhere above my upper lip. If you can see this, the red pigmentation is coming through on my acne right here. I also see a little bit of creases in my smile line right here, but other than that, it looks pretty decent. I can't complain about it. I will see you guys in my next checkup. Okay, it is just after 12:30 midnight. On the back of the product, it said it was a 15-hour long wear foundation. I look extremely oily, so it's pretty normal for me to get oily throughout the day, but never so much like this. I definitely lost a lot of the coverage, like on my upper lip, on my nose. You can definitely tell that it's breaking apart on the center of my forehead right here. I don't really know if you guys can see that. And then also around like my pore areas, it's just looking really crappy. For 14 hours, I really don't want to complain because I really like the way this foundation applied at first and how it wore through the first few hours. But around my first check-in, I could definitely tell that it was just breaking down, breaking apart, and now it just looks awful. I am so excited to get this makeup off my face. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said in the intro, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any foundation requests, please leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get to it. Have a great day, guys. Bye. I should have been